Hello guys, I'm Surush. Today we talk about material editor in Enscape. So I'm in the head of the tower and I can see my shadow on the sandboxes. So start from this place. I minimize my screen and I choose SketchUp. At the SketchUp environment, we have an Enscape toolbar. I press on the Enscape material editor. This scene is open for me. How I choose and change some type of settings, for example on this material. I minimize it, I open paint bucket. I choose color picker and I create this pick. So I came back to the Enscape material editor and this window is open for me. Texture. Texture is about what you have in your screen. I click on it. We have some type of options, for example brightness. If I reduce it, my material go darker. Another way is click on inverted. When you click on inverted, each color have invert color, for example white, black, or other type of colors. And I don't need it. I click on the invert is off. And rotation. When I rotate my material, actually my texture rotates in some type of positions. For example, 44 degrees is good. I came back and we have this place image fade. When image fade on the 100, actually you can see that your material is completely have displaces, but you can't change the color. Beside of that, you must reduce it to the 90, and now you can change your color, for example from gray to the white, or some other type of colors like bisco or cream, or some other colors like slate gray. And I reduced image fade to feel my color much better. For example, 36, like that. And tint color is a color that changes your base color. For example, dark red, or some type of color like pale turquoise, and other colors like black. But these colors make your model much artificial, not realistic. So I press some normal color like white smoke, and the color is about gray, and the image fade is about 94 is good, always good. At the height map we have bump map, normal map, and displace map. So displace map need other map and you must download it from the internet. Actually PBR materials have all of these three settings: bump, normal, and displace. About reflection. Reflection is an important parameter and element in realistic renderings. When roughness is about 0, actually our material is really clear and like a mirror and have a high level of reflection, but it's not normal and maybe it's a little bit artificial. So when I increase the roughness to the 100, actually my material go very artificial and not good. We must always choose a normal number for these parameters. For example, 34 is good, like that. And Metallica. When I reduce Metallica to the 0, my color gets much warmer and actually reflection reduced. And we have just sun specular on the level. And when I increase the metal to the 100, actually I have full metallic scene that's very sharp, very warm, and actually control the level of it is really high. But I think, for example, some type of number like 74 is good for us, or a little bit lower like 66. And specular for the stone, ceramical, liquids, metal, wood, or other type of materials. You can checking the internet. At the internet you can see all of the parameters for each material. For example, all number of the IORs or speculars. A specular of the metal is about 56. And final option is transparency. We don't need it because it's not glass. Another material is this floor. This floor. I choose the color picker and I choose this floor. I came to the material and it's automatically changed the material mode. Metal seamed. I came to the cutout and albedo. When I press inverted, actually we can't feel any differences like that. And in the cutout press inverted, actually we don't have any type of floor, and every time you can fall from this place, and we don't need it. I came back at the transparency. For the texture, I remove this cutout, and now at the albedo we can see that we just have albedo, not cutout. So I change the rotation about 66 like that, and another is about, I come back and tint color is about white, and I reduce the image fade to the 90 and the color to the white, for example, like that. So it's much better. And the roughness, I reduce the roughness is about 26 and reduce the Metallica about 46, and now we have much better surfaces. Another is, I choose the color picker. It's about this wood. I choose this wood like that, and I want to change the parameters. I came to the material, this wood, I want to rotate it. I rotate this texture. You can see that in here when I rotate this texture like that. I think some number like 44 is really good. I came back and I changed the tint color to the misty rose and image fade to the 86 and color to the silver like that. So at the roughnesses, I reduced the roughness from 90 to the 56 and specular to the about 67. Another material is our columns and fences. I choose the color picker and I choose this fence, metal rusted. In the material library, I came and see the metal rusted. It's have a cutout. I came to this place. I removed the cutout. So at the albedo, when I press inverted, it's invert the red color to the blue color, and inverted work like this. But we don't need it. I don't have any rotation needs for this material. I just need reflection because it's old rusted metal, and about roughness I take it to the 16. Metallica is good, and I think everything is good. Another is about this color picker, rough metal. I came to the material, and about roughness I get it to the very low, like 12. Roughness about 12 is good because I need these shines for my rendering shot, and when you look from down it can help you in your rendering. So at this place I come and I have these materials, stairs. Another time I change stairs material. I pick it, material editor, and I change the Metallica to the 86. Now much better. I come to this place, rotation is about 0, I think is good, maybe 90°, now better. And when I invert it, I can feel in the see because silver is silver, and image fade about 90 or 94. Tint color little bit darker, like dark gray. Now it's much better. So another material we have in here is grasses. So in this place, I want to learn you something. Sample paint, I choose grass, and now I'm the material editor. At the head of the material editor, we have type. In that grass, when I click on the generic, now we have the texture in rendering mode. So I'm gonna say that Enscape motor render automatically know your materials. What is the water, what is the grass, what is the carpet, what is the metal, and at the most times it's set automatically. But if you load your model and you saw this type of texture, you only need to choose it, and the type, you click on the grass, and it's automatically get to the grass. You can increase the height because we can imagine that this is an old observation tower, and all of these metal columns into the grass, deeply into the grass, and actually height on the 100, height variation about 76, and image fade is normal, and I think tint color is about Gainsborough. So roughness can't be feel on the grass, and if you want to change it, it's up to you, but I think 76 is good. And another is our environment. For example, we want to simulating snow. Actually Enscape not like Lumion and don't have any ready weathers like rainy, snowy, or hot or sunny. Actually in this type of positions we can be a little creative. I choose this grass dark green, I came to the material editor, and in this place we can change the color. Actually I change the color to the white completely, it's about 10, and you can see it's like a snow, not completely snow, but it can be a snow. So I change it to the 100 because it's normal and good. It's about 86 and 66. All of these things happen and done. And about some type of option I told you previous lesson, it's about wind. Alright, look at these grasses. When I left click or right click on the screen, actually I can saw that these grasses have a little movement. I came to the visual setting at the atmosphere, and I increase the wind to the 100, and when I get in the live mode by holding my left click and looking around, I can see the movement of the grasses increase, and it means that the wind can be really affected on these grasses. I reduce it to the 4, and I come to the visual setting, about output, about custom, and save frame is on. I press F and Enscape camera. So I change it to the 2-point perspective, and this field of view about 24 or 26, and it's done. And when you minimize it and come to the material editor, for example in the metal rough, all of the settings not change and completely easy and simple in this way. So final changing on this materials is about that. I come and choose this material, I come to this place, material editor, it's called rusted metal. At the roughness I reduce it to the 6, and It's over. It's done. Our model is ready for the rendering. I hope you enjoy it. So like and comment, don't forget it, and train each lesson. Goodbye.